Are they choice banded? Nope, they're not. I know we would survive. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel, the main event here. Today we're going to be using another rental from Cloverbell. So, you guys go check out Cloverbell's channel. He posts a lot of rental teams if you're looking for teams. I strongly recommend him. I'm going to be going over the paste in the beginning. I'll have the battles timestamp if you want to skip to those, so go right ahead. And then rental will be at the end. Otherwise, question of the day, what is the best team / core in Regulation D? The reason I ask is because this team right here is one of them for sure, right? It's a very standard 6. I think he even named the team standard 6. Has Chien, Dragonite as the, one of the cores. And then it has like Fluttermane, Heatran, Urshifu, Rillaboom. So like fire, water, grass balances with Fluttermane has kind of been a thing since like day one of Fluttermane being legal. So you add that with Chien, Dragonite, you have a very strong, very versatile 6. You can kind of deal with like all the threats mostly in the meta game. There are some that are still pretty tough, like in my opinion Trick Room can still be a little bit difficult, but you can use this to play through any matchup. I think with this team you can play, if you're good enough, you can play through any matchup. You have the tools you need to play through anything. So I'm going to go over the team here. Start off with the Chien Pao. Chien Pao is very standard. It has Icicle Crash instead of Ice Spinner, because all the Rocky Helmet going around. This is not a contact move, so you can avoid breaking your Focus Sash. Sucker Punch, Sacred Sword. I have someone who has not been using Sacred Sword on my Chien Pao a lot because I just had to find a need for it because I was running a lot of ground coverage and fighting coverage on the team. But on this team, I think it makes sense to have, right? Because you don't really have a lot of ground stab, and you only have the Urshifu for close combat. And then also in the games, you'll see Sacred Sword comes up a couple of times where it was very necessary, so it actually worked out. It's an Adamant Pao, max speed, max attack Adamant. So this adamant nature actually increases the damage so much. Like if you were to just take it to like Jolly, it's 172, and then when you move it back up, it's like 187. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it does, right? Like for example, you OHKO non-bulky Fluttermanes with Sucker Punch. I did it in practice on Showdown. I OHKO'd a Fluttermane. It was a speed booster Flutter, so I know it didn't have like much bulk, or if any, and Sucker Punch just took it out in one shot with Adamant 252. And like with 252 speed Adamant, you're still outspeeding most things with this 187 speed spat. And because Flutters are either bulky most of the time, or they are not only are they bulky, or they're speed booster, right? So speed booster is going to outspeed you anyway if you're Sash, and bulky is going to underspeed you most of the time anyway with this spread. So I think Adamant has a role. Jolly could potentially still be better, but I think Adamant has a strong role. And most Flutters are leaving to live like Jolly Ice Spinner, but not Adamant Icicle Crash. they might still just drop. Dragonite is pretty normal. Extreme Speed, Terra Normal, Choice Band, very standard. It's Inner Focus instead of Multi-Skill. Inner Focus is really good right now just because of all the Fake Out and Intimidate. So Inner Focus is kind of the preferred ability. Max Attack, of course, usually you just want to get as much damage as possible. This Dragonite actually is not max HP. It has some speed in it, which is good, right? Because in the mirror, you kind of want to have a little bit of the advantage against other Dragonites, so it makes sense to have the extreme speed go off first. Because if you get 2 of them off against opposing Choice Band Dragonites, you just win. So it's pretty standard. This is a Flutter that I really like. You guys have seen me. I'm a big believer in sub Flutter. So Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Substitute. This one is a pretty good amount of speed. I like the amount of speed. I think you outspeed the base 100s by a few points. It's actually like speed creep, some other stuff that's speed creeping that. I actually want to check that out. I should have checked that out before. But you speed creep and stuff with the 156. And then with the 36 modest, you still get the booster energy. So you get a pretty good, you still get to hit for big damage. Obviously it's not 252 choice specs, but modest booster energy still hits really hard. And then it gives you a lot of HP to work with and a good chunk to put into your defense. So your bulky sub Flutter, you can survive some hits that you'll be surprised about hitting. The Heatran is Terra Bug, which I actually like a lot, and I think it comes up in the video as well. It's a minus 156. This Heatran actually has speed, right? Most Heatrans are like max for the most part. Most standard Heatrans. Other players who have like a little bit more cachet, more ilk will do something similar where they'll spread it out more. Even myself, I don't run a lot of speed on Heatran, but I also don't run 252 modest. I run something else and I use the rest to distribute my bulk. But this one has Terra Bug, Terra Blast, which I think is really good. It's leftovers, so you can get that with the rillaboom up on the field. And leftovers and grassy terrain makes it where you're recovering a lot of health and you're really hard to take out. And then Bug resists it resists fighting, so you're not weak to what's it called? Urshifu's close combat. You also resist like body press. because it's fighting, you resist grass, and you hit grass heatran for super effective back. So you're in a favorable matchup in that side. Now you are weak to like flying and rock, but the flying and the rock moves right now are rock slide and like bleak wind storm, which can miss for most of the time. And the mon's use, and they're not doing that much damage anyway, so heatran will always survive those hits. Next up is Urshifu. That's right, Urshifu. Clover runs his Urshifu very similar to mine. I don't run U-turn as often because I wanted to try having other coverage on there just for fun, but U-turn is probably more optimal. He runs the same amount of speed as I do on Scarlet Urshifu, and the same amount of attack and the same nature, which is actually funny. The difference between his Urshifu and mine is that I run more HP, so that both my bulks can be kind of nice, and then I run some special defense. He runs more special defense, which I think might actually be better, because then when you Terra, you can survive things that you normally just would not survive. Also, Terra Grass is really good because one, you're not weak to Amoonguss. Like, it doesn't redirect you all the time, which is really awesome. So I think that is something that, I can't remember if it comes in the video, something that came up in practice though, where people were running like Amoonguss and Brute Bonus and trying to Rage Powder away, and I just Terra Grass and I just hit the partner anyway. So it's really good. This rillaboom set, he runs it similar to how I do as well, except the major difference is because we both run a Cell Vest, and actually everyone kind of runs a Cell Vest, right? They got Woodhammer, U-turn, knockoff. I like those 4 moves. I run some speed on my rillaboom. I do, however, run much less attack, so his rillaboom hits so hard it actually just like blows things up when it gets a chance. And I run some more special defense and a little bit more defense, because I like to have the really bulky rillaboom, so I can just like always have it on the field pivoting and stuff. But 196 adamant wood hammers blow stuff up. It's also Terra Fire. I think Terra Fire obviously makes you resist fire, and it also can resist fairy, so you kind of always beat Fluttermane like in most 1v1s. But with Assault Vest, you kind of beat it anyway if you're at full or close to it. But if you're not at full, then Fire plus Assault Vest guarantees you that you beat it 1v1. I like Water on the Rillaboom, but I could see why he goes for the Fire, because Fire is not weak to it's not weak to Grass on the Heatran, and it's also not weak to Fire on Heatran. So yeah, that's the team. Let me know what you guys think of the team. Again, what's the best team, Core Regulation D, and I'll see you guys in the first battle. Right, so I need to decide how I want to beat that thing over there. What's it called? The Goodra. And I think I have a decent way to beat it. Yeah, I think I have a decent way. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go with Rillaboom Heatran. It's annoying because I just lost the game. Because my power went out for like a few seconds, and I basically lost my my internet, and it's back. It's been like 3 minutes since that I was recording, but that's annoying. So let's try it again. I'm gonna go with these two. That Trick Room, I think Fluttermane is fine. I also think Pound Knight is good here. It is pretty good here, just because it deals with their priority if they get Trick Room up. I was gonna bring Flutter, but I'm not gonna bring it. Okay, so are they faking out? Do I have Flash Cannon on this set? I have Terra Blast, right? Ooh, I have Terra Blast. I have Terra Blast. Hold on. I'm just gonna fake out for now and Heat Wave. I'm gonna save it. Just gonna Heat Wave. Maybe I shouldn't have saved it. Maybe I should have just faked out the Grimmsnarl. It could have been Covert Cloak though, right? If it's Covert Cloak, it does nothing for me there. Ooh, a Burn is nice. Burn is real nice. I hate to pop my Terra now, but I think it's kind of... Is it? Well, actually, no. How important is it to not let Trick Room go up right now? What do they have in the back that I'm that worried about under Trick Room? If they're like a slow Goldangle or a slow Goodra, it could be annoying. That could be annoying. Could just knock off though. Do I really have to worry about Trick Room that much? Yeah, let's worry about the Trick Room. Let's go for it. Terra Bug Heatran can be the direction of the video. So Terra Bug Heatran could just be the direction of the video. It's actually a really cool looking Terra. It's actually a very cool looking Terra. Based on the heat wave damage, I don't know how much we ended up doing, but knockoff. Oh, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. Oh, so their recovery is gone. That's perfect. The recovery being gone is actually perfect. Knockoff was the absolute best play. That thing is so strong. They got Trick Room now. Lunar Blessing is okay. Lunar Blessing is fine. That's actually not the end of the world. But yeah, they don't get enough health back for that to matter. They don't get enough health back for that to matter. Wood Hammer into this and Terra Blast into this is fine. They're trying to set up for their what you call it? Oh, what's that thing called? The Goodra. This makes me feel like they're trying to set up for the Goodra. Because you're just trying to keep your mons on the field. Interesting. This is interesting. Is this the Goodra here? Yeah, well, crit would have been nice. That is no damage, which is fine. Are they gonna Spirit Break me? They crit me. They didn't deserve to crit me. They did not deserve to crit me at all. I do think Wood Hammer into Heat Wave is fine. Cause I do want to get rid of the Grimmsnarl so it can't like reset up screens. I deserve another burn. I should burn the Goodra. That does nothing. Are they Assault Vest? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We deserve that. For that crit. We absolutely deserve to burn them. Not that worried about this right now. I'm not that worried about the shelters. Especially because I could potentially like what's it called? Let's see what they bring out. Let's see what they bring out. It's gonna be very important. Interesting. What a U-turn to reset fake out stuff. I do want to get rid of that, right? I don't want to give them a chance to start clicking Lunar Blessings. I really am not super duper concerned with shelters because heatran resist. And because heatran resist, they can't do that much damage. What's the Terror? Fairy does resist. Oh, that's a great play. I could have just Wood Hammer to be safe. I got greedy with the U-turn. U-turn is very greedy here, I'll admit. But then I'm just gonna Heat Wave next turn. So they're gonna Shelter again. And Sacred Sword goes through there. Yeah, Sacred Sword goes through. Sacred Sword goes through. And they can't Terra anymore. Oh, this is good. We're in good shape. Sacred Sword goes through. So this is just gonna be them clicking Lunar Blessing for more health. But now I can like Heat Wave and yeah, this is fine. Actually though, I'm probably not gonna Heat Wave here. I am gonna Heat Wave. I'm gonna Heat Wave, but I'm not gonna Sacred Sword. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I got rid of what so far? Grimmsnarl and Was it just the Grimstar only I got rid of so far? I can't let them get more health. And they probably want to protect here. So I'm just gonna Icicle Crash and Heat Wave. I need to hit both these moves. We'll take this. We'll take 10 day a week. Who's coming in here? Oh, Goldango, we'll take this. That's fine because this Heat Wave is gonna do a lot. Not as much as I needed it to do. And it's Citrus Berry. They think they me. They think they me. I like this play because what I can do with this, right? I preserve the Chien-Pao. I preserve the Chien-Pao, and then this turn I get access to fake out into the Goodra plus Sucker Punch into the Pal, which is like totally fine by me. Because I mean Sucker Punch into the Goldango. Even if they for some reason are able to like, oh yeah, we'll take this. We'll take this any day of the week. Yeah, we'll take this. I thought they would do something like this, so I figured it might be free to get the rillaboom in. And like, here's the next play. If they for some reason decide to like switch out the Goldango, I'm okay with that because I'm just going to like Sucker Punch it. Because this is always safe, right? Fake out right here. It's a very predictable play, but it's a safe one. I'm okay with that because then I just do this, right? Because now I can like Wood Hammer and Sacred Sword. They're Rocky Helmet. Okay. Sucker Punch is fine. I need to check their turns of like reflecting stuff. Light screen wore off, which means Reflect should have what, one turn left? They have one turn to Reflect. Pokemon, who I have in the back? I could switch into the Dragonite here to preserve the Chien-Pao because I need the Chien-Pao, right? I need the Chien-Pao for sure. So this is fine. Oh no. Why do I switch into the Dragonite when I could just switch into the no, switch to the Dragonite safer. Because I still need the heatran to beat the Goldango. Dragonite could beat it. It probably does beat it because that's Stomping Tantrum. Let's see how much this does. Not enough to reflect. So this is gonna like Lunar. I don't care if they Lunar though. Yeah, Lunar is fine. I can handle Lunar. Yeah, because I resist. Lunar's fine. Okay, this is good. This is perfect. Because now I'm just gonna Iron Head that thing and just get rid of it. I could knock off the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I think I like that play. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think I like this play. Body press into Rillaboom is fine because I want the free switch in. Yeah, I want the free switch. I'm going to Iron Head on this side because they have it protected. They have body press. I know they have heavy slam. They have shelter. They probably have life dew, is my guess. Let's go for the heat wave. I'm gonna go for the flinch on the Goodra with the Iron Head. If they get rid of the dragon, yeah, this is totally fine. This is like very expected. Flinch. Okay, that is nothing. So because we know that does nothing and I have leftovers and grass this turn, now we're gonna just hard target this Gholdengo. We're gonna go for the flinch and heat wave KO on that side. Very simple stuff. We know they're not specs, so they can't knock us out most likely. I'm gonna Iron Hit here, and I could Earth Power, but I really need to get rid of that thing. Earth Power I don't think does it. Who do we miss? The Gholdengo is literally what we could not miss. I need this flinch. Flinch, flinch, flinch. That is so unfair. That is so unfair. That is so cheap, bro. That is so cheap. That is so cheap. Oh, that's so cheap. But we can still win. It's just a matter of making a call here. Are they gonna protect the Gholdengo or not? We could Sucker Punch, but I'm not gonna do that, right? That's like throwing. I'm gonna Iron Head and Sacred Sword and just get rid of this thing, and just pray that they're gonna protect the Oh, you know what? I could have actually Iron Head the Gholdengo because Sacred Sword picks up. I rushed. I could Iron Head the Gholdengo going for a flinch just to try to keep it honest, and then Sacred Sword into the perfect. They were too scared of the Sucker Punch. All right, so I think we just won the game. Thankfully, we just won the game. Good job, us. That was tough. That's really tough. That's so tough, actually. That's like the longest game one of any video I've had in such a long time. Cheapers, creepers. Iron Head, and then just Sucker Punch them. They could just try to like nasty plot, but you need to attack. Like, you don't have enough time to just let me Iron Head you, chip you down. So you kind of have to attack. Good job to my opponent. They played that really well, but I think just having the Sacred Sword caused them a lot of trouble. Right, Trick Room is always a hard matchup just for me personally. Like, it's always just hard for me to deal with. But I think I can actually handle it, right? I think if I have like Heatran plus Flutter, I think I can actually deal with it. I could use Urshifu, but I don't really need that. I can use Rillaboom to change the terrain, and then use Chien powers like Sucker Punch coverage. Sucker Punch coverage or Extreme Speed coverage? Which one do I prefer? I think the Sash plus Sucker Punch is better. Oh, they're trolling. They're trolling. Like, yeah, maybe you could potentially like shelter do the thing. I'm just gonna Heat Wave regular. Wait, do I need to Heat Wave? Wait. I could just blow up the Indeedee, right? And just not let them get Trick Room at all? Yo, let's hold on. Wait, let's go for it. Y'all just want to go for it? Let's go for it. Let's just go for it. Oh, this is interesting. Let's just go for it. Because the moon, I could have did like maybe Terra Fairy, Moonblast, and in Earth Power, but I don't know if that KOs depending on the Indeedee spread. Heat Wave can miss. This is just the Earthworm going into like Terra Fire or something. Yeah, that was to be expected. Doubling into the Indeedee and not letting Trick Room go up, and then putting them in a situation where like the Armor Rouge probably has to go in Trick Room. Terra Fairy might have just did it on its own. I might have been able to save my Terra. Terra Fairy, I mean, put the Terra on the Flutter main. But now they don't get Trick Room, so they're gonna Shed Tail, yeah, but who cares? Like, absolutely who cares? Oh, they heavy slammed. I will take that. The way I will take that. Maybe it was safer to like sub, but like I just didn't want Trick Room to go up. I can live like a no Trick Room game. Because I can just pick at the I can just pick at that thing whenever I need. Yeah, it's gonna Heat Wave. I could fake this out because to ask to not let it get up a Shed Tail. Maybe I don't want it to Shed Tail right now because it sees that it can't hurt me right now. So I don't want to just give it a free Shed Tail. And Amorous is pretty bulky spread. That is a lot of damage. And the special attack drop, come on. Come on, you know that's not fair. I'm gonna save to get, I mean not save, I'm gonna protect to get more recovery. Yeah, I wanna get some recovery here. And then it's a matter of, do I wanna knock off the Orthworm? I think so, right? Because this should put it under half, and I should also knock off the Citrus Berry. I can't remember how the mechanic works though, right? Whether or not it's it goes first or second. Knock off the Citrus Berry. Okay, so now you can't Shed Tail. Now you can't Shed Tail. This is good. And just heavy slammed. I'll take it. Oh, I'll take it. That means they have something in the back that doesn't like heatran. They're targeting it down so hard. The Enamorous either has Assault Vest or Choice Spec because it did a lot of damage and it didn't take much back in return. So I'm gonna knock it off because that item is gonna be important, and it resists all my moves anyway, so might as well just get rid of its item. I'm actually looking to see, so the heatran is a modest because I like I said in the intro, this is a Clover Bells. That is a pretty decent amount of damage. Assault Vest. Okay, so we should be doing way more with Heat Wave this time if we can connect the move. Okay, this is fine. Orthworm wasn't taking much anyway. Burn. 47. So Heavy Slam. Another. Oh, we got a special attack drop. That's why. Now we have two. They got two special attack drops, which is actually a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little bit crazy. It is a little bit crazy that they got them special attack drops both times. So here's my thing, right? So obviously I'm gonna protect because I want to get the recovery. Knockoff did a pretty decent amount of damage, so Woodhammer actually might either get the KO or bring it really down. So I'm protecting to get the recovery from leftovers leftovers and grass. We'll take that every day of the week, bro. The reason we'll take that is because now I can switch out my heatran. Oh, body press does nothing. Actually, I don't need to switch out, do I? I don't think I need to switch out at all. Is it Ursaluna here? If it's Armor Rouge, I'm golden. Even at -2 special attack, I'm golden if it's Armor Rouge. It's urshifu. Which one? Oh, it's water. Okay, hold on. Actually, I think I let the heatran die because I need Chien Pao. I need the Chien Pao. Just gonna heat wave here. No, but it can are they choice banded? Nope, they're not. I know we would survive. Are they sash? So this will get rid of my my thing here, yeah. But I'm not that worried about the Orthworm by itself versus my thing. This is why I didn't want to switch into Chien Pao, because the Chien Pao is crucial to beating the Orthworm 1v1. So we'll take the chip here. Because I should be able to. Oh, you played yourself. Oh, you played yourself. You gave now you just guaranteed the loss. You had to get rid of the heatran because you needed to make it a 1v1 to have any chance. But this Chien Pao Sacred Sword is coming in clutch once again. And I'm just gonna attack through the boost. It's funny because I'm not a big Sacred Sword Chien Pao guy, but I think for this team, as an answer to Goodra especially, it's kind of necessary. What is this? Base 95. This is base 80. This is they resist both. I'll just go for it because I'm just gonna Sacred Sword here. That is good damage. I should have just went for the other move. It's fine. Heavy Slam doesn't even do that much. I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm gonna play the slogan. I'm gonna heat wave again. I don't care. I'm just gonna protect. They have to target this down. I wanna bring it down as low as I can before the next Sacred Sword. Oh, that is so much. Your special defense is butt kiss. Your special defense is butt kiss. They also realized that Heavy Slam did not do enough damage. But it didn't matter, right? Because I was sash anyway. So I was the play doesn't change. They bring me down to sash or they body press. And then I just protect anyway. So they just lost. Now is where I just Terra Blast and Sacred Sword. This is Chien Pao, man. Chien Pao and heatran are doing the thing. They are doing the dang thing. I respect the duo. They're not even a duo, but they're doing what I need them to do. All right, how do I want to play this in particular? Well, no, when they have Trick Room stuff, I just have to go with this and this in the front. It just does what I need it to do every time. Yeah, this works. Who do I want in the back is the question. Heatran could it be good in the back? If I keep Terra, it could also be good in the back. I think urshifu is also fine. Urshifu is also fine. And Fluttermane could be really good too, right? Like just have those in the back. Like use Dragonite Chien Pao to bring things down as low as I can. Maybe pick up a knockout or two and just clean up with like Flutter Ursh. I think I like that. Tornadus Urshifu is interesting. I think Protect here is pretty safe. I could Terra normal. I'm gonna extreme speed here because they can only pop Ghost Terror on one of these Pokemon, right? Oh, they pop Ghost Terror on nobody. It's interesting because they're probably gonna like what Tailwind. Oh, they're just gonna Protect. Interesting. So, oh my gosh, that thing is so weak. Terra Normal would have just sent him to Narnia. Terra Normal would have just sent it straight to Narnia. I think Sucker Punch here, and then Extreme Speed is fine. In case they do Terra Ghost, I'll just smoke it. Oh, I should have Terra Normaled. Oh, I played myself. I lost. I didn't lose. Oh, Dragonite dies. It doesn't die. Thank goodness. Attack the Dragonite. Attack the Dragonite. I should have Terra Normal. I don't know why I didn't Terra Normal. I played myself. I played myself OD. Okay, perfect. Perfect. No shot does I could just double and get rid of both Pokemon here. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, no shot. No matter how fast you are, under Tailwind, you just can't get to certain speeds with Ursaluna, like at all, I'm pretty sure. Like, let me go to the builder while I'm just sitting here waiting for them to do their turn. I actually want to see how fast it can get. Move my mic for a sec. Okay, this is good because I can well, before I do that, let me check the Tailwind turn. They have one turn of Tailwind left. I'm gonna Sucker Punch to break any potential sashes here. I'm gonna Terra Grass because I don't want to lose to a Fairy type move. So let's try to get rid of this thing. So yeah, while they do that, they are not clicking Terra unless they're clicking it on the on their Fairymon, the Enamorous. But like, yeah, Jolly max speed on Earth gets you to a speed stat of 112. So actually, if you're like Jolly max speed, you could potentially. Okay, so our Urshifu is faster. Okay, perfect. Jolly max speed could get you to 224. That's just the break any sashes. Drain Punch is crazy. And 224 can make you outspeed like Flutter Mane. So bulky. I'm really hoping that the bulk on this, because this Urshifu has a lot of bulk. I went over this in the intro. And Clover runs his Urshifu, his Stark Urshifu, very similar to mine. Very, very similar to mine. They're not Scarfed if they're running Drain Punch. And if they are Scarfed and running Drain Punch, then that's fine, because then we just win anyway. The Scarf Drain Punch can't touch Flutter. So if they are Scarfed, then like whatever. Moonblast here. If they Aqua Jet me, then so be it. Yeah, if they Aqua Jet me, so be it. Okay, we won. So yeah, you could potentially be like, but like running that much speed and also not taking that much damage from, like, not dying to Extreme Speed plus Sucker Punch there, makes me believe you have bulk on that Pokemon. And because you have bulk on that Pokemon, you're not Jolly max speed, or at least not max speed. You could be Jolly, but you're not max speed. This will just knock you out. You are sashed. Oh wait, you could win because you're sashed. You can win because you're sashed. Oh, but you can't win because you are a troll set. You are a troll set. That's actually wild, dog. I'm gonna Shadow Ball just because it's funny. Let the ninja die to the shadows. So like I was thinking, like if they have the right regular moves, they can just like surging strikes to flutter, depending on. But you know what? They're sash and they're probably jolly, so maybe flutter survives actually, and then we still win, so it's fine. So those were the battles. As you can see, the team has a lot of modes, a lot of options. It's really strong, very versatile. This is the rental as promised. I think Clover had someone make the rental for him because he ran out of renting space because he does a lot of rental teams. So be sure to check him out if you need teams. But yeah, team's really good. Let me know what you guys think. What is the best team core in Regulation D? Is this the best team? It could be. It very well could be the best composition, right? You can change the moves, change the spreads, but this could very well be the best composition in the game right now. The World Championships are coming up, so we'll find out. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being subscribed. Thank you guys for clicking like on the video. It all means the world to me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.